Hello everyone, in this video you can see footage from KartRider Drift. Just keep in mind this is in closed beta, so everything you see here is subject to change. So things might be different when the final release is released. Alright, let's get into this game and let me share my experience with it. Right off the bat I can tell you this game is crazily fun. And not just it's fun, it's also have amazing control. This is not an easy game. You need to get used to the controls, especially with the drifting. And it feels so sleek and just feels right. It just feels fun to drive the car. Although I'm using the keyboard, it feels super smooth and slick. That being said, keep in mind it needs a lot of practice to control. It took me some time even to finish the school. When you start, there are quite a few tutorials which you can take in order to learn the mechanics. And there are quite a few of them, and it took me some time to understand how to execute them properly, and it isn't that easy. It takes some time. This is a skill-based game, definitely. So you can see here I'm just trying one of the levels, which is just beautiful. There are lots of beautiful levels in this game, just plenty of them. Each one looks better than the other. I mean, unbelievably beautiful. I was surprised, really, I have to tell you this. I didn't expect it to be that good. I mean, wow, this is super impressive. This is just a beautiful, beautiful game. Now everything in this game, I like everything in this game. Except from, the only thing I didn't like is my skills. But other than this, I like everything. I mean, the visuals is great, the music, the design of the characters, the animation is so cute. There are plenty of modes, and you can of course play online, which I'll show you in a moment. There are also really cool cars which you can unlock, and there's this kind of pass, when you season pass, which as you finish quests you're gonna unlock more stuff, and there are tons of cool stuff there. Now when you start the game, you're gonna take some the driving school, and really I was so bad. I have to tell you, first frustrated how bad I was. But if you pay attention, you eventually get it, and it takes a lot of practice. You need to practice a lot in this game. Even the basic things, it took me some time to do, but eventually I got everything. Now let me give you an example of a tutorial which took me some time to do. The one that I actually need to, before you get into a jump, you can just drift and maybe you can land properly. It took me some time to do. I was off the track so many times, but after we practice this quite a bit, you get it. But again, this is something that you need to just continue and practicing until you nail it perfectly. And it took me like many times until I was able to do it, but eventually I got it. This is actually the part where I was able to do this after I don't know how many times, dozens of times. It just shows me I really like it. I mean, I don't like failing, but the thing is that it just shows you that it's a skill-based game, and it will take you a lot of practice in order to really get good in this game, which I like. This is a kind of a competitive. The competitive aspect is something I was looking for in this game, and from what I can see, I need a lot of practice in order to get better in this. Yeah, I did it finally. And I really like diving into different tracks, and each one has its own difficulty. Some of them are quite hard, and you need to kind of backtracking like I did here. Yeah. Of course, if you do this in a race with other people, you're probably gonna get lost. Really, this is a demanding one. You need to really know the controls well and how to execute things properly. This one, for example, you need to just drift. This is a really bad execute of this one, but I did better the second one. As you can see here. Yeah, I learned it. What a big difference, right? Just drifting properly and accelerating on the way, you can maybe get okay, it wasn't that perfect. Alright, let's move on, please. Now, even if you don't compete against others, you can break your own record as the best time, of course, for each track, which is great, and you can keep up with your performance. Yeah, this is one of the this is the garage, and you can see the cars stats, different cars for different stats. This is the season pass. You can unlock it and get really cool items as you progress and finishing different quests. So let's take a look at some of the different emotes and cars. This is the first car that you unlock at the first tier when you get the pass. This is the emote. Really cool and funny one. I love this so much. There are different characters, as you can see. Oh, this car. This is a cart. It's an airplane. Angry. Wow, this is so cool. This one I like so much, this character. Boost of XP. As you can see, super cute. Definition of kawaii built into this battle pass. I said battle pass? Too much battle royale, I mean season pass. As you can see, super cute. By the way, you have this balloon which you can actually also change in the garage behind your car. And you see the different emotes. This is seated emotes, and they are the ones for winning. So for each one you can actually unlock different emotes. That seated, appearance. This is another seated. This one is really cool. Well, there are plenty. Ooh, this car. This is just crazy, beautiful. So as you can see, plenty of things that will encourage you to continue driving and getting better achievements and unlocking new stuff. Just tons of stuff to unlock. Now you can see there are two game modes: item and speed, and you can choose to solo, duo, or squad, which you play with the team, which you can play. But probably you're gonna see what you need for the for the next year, which quests to give you more experience. So this is probably what I was focusing on first to unlock new items. Alright, I want to show you some online gameplay. Alright, so this is actually a match. You can see this is the start. Whoa, those cars, just crazy. And me, of course, with my poor car. So now this is an online race versus other players. This is cross-platform. I've seen that people, I played against people with Xbox. I'm playing on the PC. As you can see, there are different items you can collect and use them to your advantage. There's also a counter option to counter this, I think, with control. But the thing is, we need to be like with the timing great. Everything here is about good timing. So I need to pass, get more items. As you can see, somebody just did it to me. And again, if you get something like this, this is devastating. You can easily use your spot for many other players and even be last. So even if you are 5 behind, you still have an advantage. For example, the magnet is really cool. Just pull you into the other players. This is a very tight corner. You need to drift. As you can see, the level is just gorgeous, I'm telling you, there are so many levels, maps here, and each one looks better than the other. Now you can see the place here. I'm 6, right? 6 out of 8. You can see at the top left. And there's, this is the second lap. So there's only one after this. Whether I can be first, let's check it out. Now 5th. Now after I drift some, you can get a boost, a nitro, which you can use to boost your speed. As you can see, I got this drift really bad. Still I'm 6. So this is the final lap. So I'm 6. Whether I can be first? Well, items. All about items. Look at this. I'm just pushing myself quicker to with a magnet. I use the rocket. I'm 5th. Come on, I need more items. You need to collect. I missed this item. The items are so important in this game. I get good speed now. 3rd, 4th. And look at this. I just put everybody behind me. Now I'm 1st and I was 6th. They electrified me. Slight delay. There's one really on my, you see on my tail on the right side, you can see the mini map. And I got 1st, believe it or not. So as you can see, even if you are almost last, or even last, you can actually win in this game. So you don't feel like bad by even starting bad. Wow, I was impressed. And as you can see, you get experience. I got 142. You can actually see your level as well. This is the winning screen. Spooky first. Yay, celebrating. The other one are cheering. And you can see here the time, the card that I have, and you can also see some detailed information. As you can see here. And I wasn't that good. But again, I finished 1st. Again, keep in mind this is a closed beta. Everything's subject to change. By my first impression of the gameplay, how it feels, brilliant, just brilliant. It feels great, feels competitive. The controls, they nail it with the controls, I have to tell you. You need to try it out. This feels so smooth. I thought, wow, I'm going to play this with the keyboard. How would it feel like? Super smooth, really great controls, really feels great. And of course, there's some learning curve that you need to involve here. which requires lots of practicing in order to really master this game. But anyone can play it. This is for everyone. Again, the tracks themselves looks gorgeous. There's so many of them. They looks amazing. Really, I thought they were gonna be like, I don't know, 3, 4, much more. Just nothing to say, really. I was just surprised how good this game is designed. So usually when I try the beta, I get impressions whether I want to play. After trying this beta, I definitely gonna get this game and play it because it's so much fun. Oh yeah, we need to talk about the fun factor. This game is super fun. By the way, I didn't play Mario Kart on the Nintendo, I played other games, but I was looking forward to kind of another kart game, racing game to play, and this one came exactly at the right time. So another person will make a comparison, you know, and probably many people will do this because it's kind of a similar idea. But again, what can I say? I just can say it from my experience that I enjoyed it a lot. Now I'm going to leave information regarding beta in the description of this video below so you can check it out, maybe you can join. You know, my overall first impression of the beta is very positive. Definitely a game that I'm going to get. I'm going to enjoy this for a long time, I'm sure about it. Really fun if you love competitive racing games with lots of kawaii injected in them, and multiplayer and single player experience with timeless and cool tracks and really amazing tight controls. This one is the one to get, definitely. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. Probably more footage of this game. I'm going to play more. I hope you enjoyed this one. Consider subscribing and liking this video if you like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers, bye.